Good morning and welcome to Everyday Champions in Business, presented by Action Coach Dane County. Action Coach is the world's #1 business coaching company. This is your opportunity to hear the stories, the tips, and the insider information that makes business and entrepreneurship the greatest game on the planet. I'm Rob Maniaci, enrollment specialist with Action Coach Dane County, and today it's my pleasure to introduce Jason James, owner of Tree Wise Men. Hello, Jason. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you, Rob.
Thanks for joining us. Why don't you start by just telling us who you are, the name of the company, how many employees you've had, your role, that sort of thing. How long you've been in business?
Sure. Yeah, my name is Jason James. As you had mentioned, I'm the owner of Tree Wiseman LLC out of Janesville, Wisconsin. We service all of Rock County. We currently have 21 employees, 18 in the field, 3 in the office. Currently, I oversee operations, but primarily my role now is more of sales, day-to-day sales and estimates.
Yeah, tell me again, what year did you start?
So we started in 2016.
Okay, cool. So you've grown quite a bit. What was your original crew when you started out?
Yeah, so when we first started out, it was just me and one guy working the
Uh-huh.
weekends. I was a cybersecurity architect for a large corporation, and he was a diesel mechanic, and we just kind of built it into what it is today.
Okay, good. Yeah, congratulations on the growth and evolving to where you are today. How do you describe the business when people ask what you do?
Yeah, so Tree Wiseman is a professional tree care company. We're dedicated to enhancing and preserving the natural beauty of our clients' outdoor spaces. Our goal is tree preservation, but we do have a wide range of services: tree trimming, tree removal, tree planting, and we do some landscaping here and there.
Okay, you differentiate yourself from traditional landscapers in that your focus is trees.
Our primary focus is definitely trees, and what separates us from our competitors is our the education that we provide our clients. And we have multiple certified arborists. All of our guys go through comprehensive classes, conferences. We really take pride in the education that we provide our clients.
What's some of the typical misconceptions people have about trees in general when it comes to landscaping and enhancing your living spaces?
Misconceptions. I think that a lot of people don't necessarily begin with the end in mind. So they'll plant trees, large deciduous trees, too close to their home, too close together, too close to the driveway, things of that nature. And then 10, 15 years down the road, have issues with things upheaving, girdling roots, things of that nature.
Great. Well, hey, congratulations on the growth so far. What's the long-term vision? What do you envision Tree Wise Men to look like down the road, 3, 5, 10 years?
Yeah, so I mean, our long-term vision, I think, is to really be the leading tree care provider in our region. Currently, we are the leading tree care provider in our service area. We want to expand that out, 20, 50, 75, 100 miles east, north, west, south, and potentially franchise at some point in time.
Okay, excellent. Lofty goals there. I love it. Describe for us your target market. Who's your ideal client? Who's that sweet spot that's driving the business as things stand today?
And so our target market is really residential homeowners, commercial property managers, and then, of course, municipalities.
Okay, perfect. Of those three, is it the majority residential homeowners?
Yeah, it's about I would say 70-20-10 split between the
Uh-huh.
three.
Okay, good. And then beyond tree planting and trimming and that sort of thing, what is the real problem you're solving for your clients? Or what is the, if you were to get philosophical, what's the true value you're delivering?
Well, I mean, trees are the world, and without them, we don't exist. So our goal is obviously preservation. Even though removals are a big part of our business because we're requested to do so, our goal is to save trees. We diagnose them, we treat them for different diseases, different insect or pest issues, um, and I guess that's really it.
Yeah, as much as you want the properties to look great, there's a passion for trees in general and how they benefit
Exactly.
communities and human beings in general. So, Jason, what's the biggest challenge you've had to overcome running your business?
I think the biggest challenge is really just the increased demand for our services, and people in general investing in their outdoor spaces puts I guess a strain on our current staff and our ability to hire in today's market is tough. So I would say that's probably our biggest challenge is just meeting demand and inability to hire fast enough.
Okay, good. Yeah, you're not alone there. This is one of the common, not complaints, but issues our clients and business owners in general are facing. So, shifting gears a little bit, as a business owner, I imagine you could work 24/7, 365 if you wanted to. How do you maintain that elusive work-life balance people always talk about?
It's really, really tough. Luckily, I have a great wife that is very understanding. But over the past, 3 or 4 years, we've been able to kind of hire in folks to take over and delegate different roles that I had done in the past. So that has really helped take a lot off my plate and be able to spend more time at home, taking vacations, and enjoying time away from work.
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for sharing that. Let's move on to our rapid fire questions. In this scenario, give us your best short, quick responses, okay?
Okay.
First one, who has been a champion in your life? Someone you really admire, that really helped you get where you are today.
My wife.
Thank you. And what is your key to success?
I think the key to success for us has been our ability to pave the way and lead the way in this industry. It's full of a lot of old school, old hats, and we've taken technology and integrated it with everything we do, with CRMs, just our online presence. And I think that has really been the key to our success and rapid growth.
Thank you. And is there a must-read book you could recommend?
A book. Yeah, I think Good to Great by Jim Collins. It's an excellent book that I've used, and it's helped me build my business.
Thank you. What about a new business owner just starting out today? What word of advice do you have for he or she?
I think perseverance, it's tough. You're going to have a lot of ups and downs, probably more downs than ups initially, but stick with it and utilize resources around you. There's so many out there with Ford, Janesville, and all these other organizations that can give you free advice. And a lot of it's really good advice, from people that have already learned and been through these challenges and give you help and solutions to those before you make those mistakes that we made.
Yeah, well said. Thank you very much. You mentioned technology. Where can we find you online, Jason?
Yeah, so our website, treewisemanllc.com, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, nextdoor.com. Basically anywhere and everywhere online, we're there.
All right, perfect. Who came up with Tree Wise Men? Very
My
clever.
wife did actually, yeah, back in
Yeah.
2010.
All right. All right. Two more questions. Is there anything you'd like to include in the form of an offer for the folks that are watching the video?
Yeah, we're offering 10% off to all new clients from actually today until November 25th.
Perfect. That is awesome and genuine, generous. 10% off all new clients between now and mid-November. And then last question, and here all topics are wide open. It doesn't necessarily have to be trees or business. What's most inspiring to you these days?
I think the growing awareness of people to our environment. I mean, never, in all the 10 years we've been doing this now, every year, more and more people are really caring about the environment, really taking pride in the environment. And I think it's awesome. And it really makes me feel good doing what we do with tree preservation.
Genuine, sincere care, concern, and action towards a sustainable environment.
Exactly.
Yeah, thank you. Nice job. Thanks for sharing that, and great job on your interview. We really appreciate you participating in Everyday Champions in Business. As a thank you, we are going to send you a copy of Joe Theismann's book, How to Be a Champion Every Day and autographed by Joe. So keep an eye out for that in the mail. I really appreciate you joining us today. We wish you much prosperity and success. Thank you so much, Jason, and have a great rest of your week.
Hey, Rob, thanks. Appreciate your time. Take
My
care.
pleasure.